Hello, Bill Jordan here. I do candid video interviews. If you're a painter, sculptor, or a candlestick maker, this is where you need to be. People buy from people they know, and the best way for them to know you is with my candid video interview. It resonates with your viewers, your collectors, your buyers on the soul level. And once that happens, they are SOLD. They take you in like a family member. They want to give you all the love, attention you deserve, plus the family jewels. So call me on 201-790-3368 so we can schedule an appointment, an interview today. We'll have our first play date today. Looking for some playmates. Now, here's the deal, man. You don't have to, we all want approval. We all want approval. And approval that the candid video interview can do for you is that it shows people that you are, clear, confident, right? People buy from people that have those characteristics. I'm not sure. Well, of course, you could tell the sad story too. You're the artist who has no feet, no hands. You have half a head, and you paint, with a brush in your mouth. That's a sad story. Some people might resonate with that. Oh, the poor starving artist, we have to support her or him, right? But that's not you. You got two legs, you got two arms, you're in your studio, you're kicking it, you're working it. So come across like a queen. I know you're a king, come across like that, because that's what people want. They want to see the strength in you, and how they see that is not only in your work, is through you. Although I keep saying it again, the best way for them to get to know you is for you to go before your work. The way you go before your work is through the candid video interview. See, the other way, and there's nothing wrong with that, the other way is that we have, the news releases, the bios, the bip, the bop, the boop, the beep, the ba, right? If you like that stuff, it's all cool. Yet, if you're a contemporary player in the game, this is the place to be. This is what you have to do. Just separate yourself from the mediocre, from the middle of the road guys. It's like this here, man. Crude analogy. I got it from my friend Stefan Simkowitz. He says, he was on a panel and a guy was asking him about what he does in terms of, restructuring the art world. And Stefan says like this, he says, look, man, Martin Luther, in Germany, and was it 1620, whenever it was, he did his thing. I'm sorry, Martin Luther was a reformer. And part of what made him successful was the Gutenberg printing press. Because prior to that time, those two guys, the printing press and Martin Luther, they upset the system. They upset, the conventional world in terms of, what's good. The Roman Catholic Church got hit hard because now the people, according to Luther, had the ability, the right, the God-given right to interpret, their own views of scripture or whatever it was. They didn't need an ecclesiastic to do that, intermediary. That's the same thing what Stefan's saying about, the galleries. The galleries traditionally have been intermediaries between the people and the artist. And now because of technology, that whole concept has been shifted. And just like the Roman Catholic Church did, it reacted. These gallery guys react as opposed to saying, well, wait a minute, if that's true, why react? Just include these guys and we have to worry about them. And some of them are. Why? Because they're hiring these, fashion people as gallery coordinators, fashion directors, because they're looking at some works of art, as cyclical. They're fashion. And some of the works they're just fashion statements. They're not intended to be, a long-term relationship. Just like a lot of records came out in the 50s, 60s, 70s, whatever decade you're in, but only a few stay. It's the fashion. So the same thing with this here. Only a few of those guys who are coming out now are going to be, going to stay. But in the meantime, they have these fashion people overlooking some of these galleries. So again, here it is. The technology is available for you to be on the cutting edge. You can be either the printing press guy, or you can be Martin Luther. You know, you don't have to rely on those guys. Now, you say that, you know, you're on a gallery and you're represented online and you have the big this, the big that, and you're selling. I'm not counting that. I'm not telling you how to run your business. I'm just saying that the smart people that I associate with, they know. They can read the lay of the land. The lay of the land is saying, this is what you got to do, right? Even if you go to go to Facebook, they'll go there and ask them about how you want to market or sell with Facebook. They tell you about visual recognition. They tell you about audio recognition, how it goes together. I'm not making this up. This is how we are as people. I'm just asking you to like come on board, do the kind of video interview, and you can put it on your Facebook, your Instagram, your YouTube, or whatever you want. Why do you want to interview with me as opposed to someone else? Because I make it easy for you. Because I'm good at what I do. Because I hit you on the soul level, and that's where the sale takes place. I hit you on the soul level so that you're free to be yourself, and that resonates with the people that see it, and they want to like you. They like you, you know, they know you. They'll buy from you. I'm not saying this is not the silver bullet, but it's one of the bullets in the gun. I'm at 201-790-3368. My name is Bill like Clinton, Jordan like Michael. Give me a call. Peace out.